Hello everyone, it's not you2 again, and today I have another review, this time the A knockoff review. And this knockoff model is the first one I had ever, the first Trackmaster knockoff. So, of course you see here, yes, Ladder and Dodge, these are actually my third and fourth knockoff, because the first one is Knockoff Hank. Now, at the time, Knockoff Hank was kind of hard to find because he was kind of discontinued. Some sites you couldn't buy him at all. However, I saw on Amazon they were selling this Hank, and well, I of course immediately just bought it because well, he was becoming hard to find in stock in like sites like AliExpress. So I bought him. And sadly, he didn't came with any box like these guys or Gordon. For some reason, they decided to discontinue his box, but just sell him. He came in a bag. I don't know if they probably threw that bag away. But yeah, and this is the knockoff Hank. Now, how can you tell from this Hank to an official Hank? Well, this is the 2012 version of Hank, and not the Hit Toys Hank, which has like painted details a lot more longer. Motor on the tender instead of the engine. But how can I tell from this knockoff to an official, not official of the later Fisher Price one, which is knocking off? Well, the easiest to tell is the running this the top of the cow catchers. And the Hit Toys is white because everything's painted, but in their Fisher Price one, it is all red. This whole piece is all red. However, in this knockoff, of course, it's black. It's fully black. Another way to tell is, I'm pretty sure the Fisher Price one has this painted wheel red. I know it doesn't seem like it, but it's actually a wheel, and that is supposed to be painted red. A little bit red here on top, a little red here. Is there another way to tell that this is a knockoff? It is very sloppily painted. There's the side rods. Really is sloppily painted. And another way to tell that if you have the knockoff or the original is the tender. This is, like the old models, they use the metal rod. However, in the official Fisher Price one, they were plastic and they were connected to the wheel. Unlike these ones, they're separate parts and they're metal. It's pretty neat. I guess they consider it as an upgrade. So, yeah. And of course, it has the Fisher Price designs, like now painted details, the black cab, and the smoke box is supposed to be, some kind of silvery gray-esque. However, also mine, see that? It's half painted red, which is cool, but this like half is kind of not as red as the other side. Look at that. It's weird, huh? Kind of makes me wonder how they paint these models now. Pretty cool, huh? The base absolutely looks amazing. And yeah, it's painted sloppily and missing a lot of painted details opposed to the Hit Toys one. But just like, wow. Yeah, look at that. Detailed inner cab. Wow. Just wow. I'm not sure if they still make it anymore. Sometimes, as I told you guys in the knockoff video, update video, it's kind of weird because sometimes they re-release him and then he just appears and then he gets re-released again. I'm not sure what's the deal with that. Not sure if they're actually making new ones or they just keep finding old stock and selling them off. But yeah, that's just weird. The tender. So tender has some weird stuff on it. Look at that. I don't know, it's just weird. This also has the mode. It's not been sanded off completely, so just kind of sharp. That's a bender. Not painted. Not painted here. Here, not sure if that's official price. Is the original official price was left it unpainted or not? All right, let's open him up. Now, also, this has safety screws on, but I have seen someone found the the screws, so kind of weird. Anyways, let's open up. Oh wait, also down here. So nice. Like, if you bought this without knowing it's a knockoff, like, this is on focus. Why is it not focusing? There we go. Yeah, that is very deceiving. Oops. Then on the tender. Alright, let's open you up. And then, just like that. And it's a knockoff, the flat motor. So, yeah. Spring coil. But what happens when I put a battery in him? Well, see if that's like, that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure the first time, of course, I had this for a little while. The first time I had this guy, he was a little bit more faster. I'm not sure if it was the batteries I used. That was a lot more powerful. But right now he's average speed. So, yeah, it's not bad. Like, not bad. That's pretty good. Of course, you just in. Then screw him back. Screw him. What? There we go. So, pretty good, pretty alright. Let's compare how long he is compared to other models, such as the Thomas. He's quite long. And the second biggest model I have, or the not the second, biggest model I have. Don't have the original Hank, of course, you know, because I haven't found him at a good price yet. But I do have Murdoch, who is kind of similar size to the original one. I know the original one was a lot bigger, longer, with the cow catchers, and which is why Fisher-Price decided to remake this model, because it had problems with running some tracks. And yeah, you can see that it is very, very long. And imagine that, but even longer. Just, yeah, hold on. Tender, yeah. And it still isn't as long as the original Hank. Just imagine like a cow catcher added right here. That's how long the original one was. And then we'll compare them to another knockoff I have. Just in this box. Which is, of course, the knockoff Gordon. Maybe you guys want me to review this guy? I wanted to do this guy's review until I just like, why not just review Hank, you know? He's my first knockoff, but like Gordon's my favorite knockoff, and I already did these guys. So yeah, he's kind of the tenderest No, the tender's the same, but let's check out the engine though. Pretty sure they make this bigger. Yeah, Hank is bigger only because of the cow catchers. And yeah. I love these models, man. Tell me you guys want to see this review of this. This is one of my favorite models, and I actually have the box for it. Sadly, I don't have a box for this guy, of course. He came in a plastic bag. Maybe I'll put up an image of it in a plastic bag if I can find it. So, yeah. Knockoff Hank. I would recommend getting one. That's if, of course, if you can find one. Of course, in AliExpress or on Amazon. Because he is quite hard to find now. I'm pretty sure they stopped making them. I haven't seen them pop up recently. So, maybe he's just gone. But, you know, this, you know, maybe can help you, you know, decide if you want to get yourself a knockoff one, if you ever find one on the wild online, because this is honestly one of the best knockoffs, you know, very similar to the original release, you know, with the details and all, but of course, you know, being a knockoff, the standards are not very high, as you can tell by this, but like, that's not really a deal breaker to me. Like, I'm just glad to have a Hank, you know. I love this Hank, and I love it model. So, yeah, that's the review of Hank. And comment down below if you guys want to see the knockoff Gordon. And hopefully soon I might have some more reviews of motorized models, knockoff or not. So, yeah, that's it. That's all. Goodbye.